6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed to ensure provision of funds for development of Balochistan. Finance Minister has urged provincial governments and transporters to pass on the benefit of reduction in petroleum prices to public. The National Assembly was informed today that awareness campaigns have been launched to check the spread of monkeypox in the country. Information Minister says plot of attacking national installations and burning monuments of Shuhada and Ghazis was hatched by PTI leadership. Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir has been turned into a military fortress ahead of the proposed G20 meeting in Srinagar. First unofficial one-day international of six-match series between Pakistan A and Zimbabwe A will be played in Harare tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed to ensure provision of funds for the development of Balochistan, which is directly linked with the progress of Pakistan. He was talking to the commission constituted to inquire and investigate the grievances of students belonging to Balochistan that called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister said the government is striving to bring women and deprived sections of the society into mainstream. He said the national political leadership is giving a message of peace, friendship and prosperity to the people of Balochistan. The commission briefed the Prime Minister about its report compiled regarding complaints of the students of Balochistan and mechanism to redress them. Terming the report a comprehensive document, Shehbaz Sharif instructed the federal and provincial authorities to ensure implementation on the suggestions proposed in the report. The Prime Minister urged all the stakeholders of the state to sit together to find the solution to all issues of Balochistan, especially that of the missing persons. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar says coalition government has always tried to extend maximum relief to the people. Speaking in the National Assembly today, he referred to the recent reduction made by government in the prices of petroleum products, including 30 rupees per litre in diesel and 12 rupees per litre in petrol. Ishaq Dar said reduction in the price of diesel is 11% and its price has been slashed from 288 to 258 rupees per litre. The Finance Minister urged the transporters to reduce fares, keeping in view the reduction made in the petroleum products. He said responsibility rests with all, including the provincial governments, to ensure that the benefits of this relief reaches to the common man. The National Assembly today passed the Contempt of Majlis-e-Shura Parliament Bill 2023. The bill was moved by Rana Muhammad Qasim Noon, is aimed at condemning and avoiding punishment for the actions that account for breach of sovereignty and integrity of the Parliament. The National Assembly was informed today that awareness campaigns have been launched to check the spread of monkeypox in the country. Parliamentary Secretary for National Health Services Shazia Sobia, while responding to a calling attention notice, told the House that the SOPs and guidelines for this infectious disease are the same as those were for COVID-19. Responding to a calling attention notice moved by Akbar Chitrali and others, Minister for Poverty Alleviation and Social Safety Shazia Mari said that desks have been set up at Tehsil level for registration of deserving families under Benazir Income Support Program. She said that differently abled persons are given preference when they visit these desks. Taking the floor, Defence Minister Khaja Muhammad Asif said that tax cases worth 2,000 billion rupees are pending before the judiciary. He said the courts should settle these cases on priority basis amidst the economic crisis. In his remarks, Federal Minister Javed Latif welcomed the passage of the Contempt of Parliament Bill by the House. The National Assembly today passed a resolution recommending that a Hajj advisory committee be constituted to oversee this year's Hajj arrangements. It was moved by Shagufta Jumani. According to the resolution, the committee would comprise the Minister for Religious Affairs, Chairman of Standing Committees of the National Assembly and the Senate for Religious Affairs, and members of both the houses. The House will now meet on 23rd of this month at 12 noon. Pakistan Air Force crew has landed back after successful participation in International Flight Tactical Exercise Anatolian Eagle 2023 held in Konya, Turkey. The exercise was aimed at enhancing the interoperability between Pakistan and friendly countries in the face of shared challenges and contemporary air combat scenarios. During the exercise, PAF pilots upheld their mastery and legacy of professionalism amongst the crew of 7 participating Air Force countries, including Turkey, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, the United Kingdom, Azerbaijan, and Qatar. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb says the 9th of May tragedy would not have occurred if the main culprits of the attack on PTB headquarters in 2014 were held accountable and awarded strict punishment. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, she said the politics of PTI Chief Imran Khan is based on fanning chaos, disorder in the society, and enmity towards the nation. This is Radio Pakistan. Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir has been turned into a military fortress due to intensified restrictions marked by disgrace, humiliation and insult to its people at the hands of Indian brutal forces ahead of the proposed G20 meeting in Srinagar. As the date for the event draws near, the Kashmir Valley wears a look of a military garrison, with Indian spy agencies along with army and paramilitary forces massively increasing raids on the houses of Hurriyat leaders and activists, social media users and civil society members in their territory. Meanwhile, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred a woman in Baramulla district. She was martyred by the troops during a violent cordon and search operation in the district. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has urged the United Nations to suspend Israel's membership in the world body unless it ends its aggression against Palestinians and implements UN resolutions. He was speaking at a UN event marking the expulsion of millions of Palestinians from their homes and lands in 1948 after formation of Israel. He said the UN adopted hundreds of resolutions since 1947 that recognize the rights of the Palestinian people, but not one single resolution has been implemented so far. Qatar and Bahrain are resuming flights between the two countries from 25th of this month in a continuing process of normalizing ties. Relations between the two countries have been normalized after bringing Syria back into the Arab League and reviving ties between Iran and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan has met his German counterpart Annalena Baerbock in Jeddah. During the meeting, they discussed ways to increase bilateral coordination on regional and international issues. The first unofficial one-day international of 6-match series between Pakistan A and Zimbabwe A will be played in Harare tomorrow. The match will start at 12:30 in the noon. Finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most of the southern parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind, thunderstorm and gusty winds are expected in Islamabad, Upper and Central Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. And now the headlines once again. Prime Minister has directed to ensure provision of funds for development of Balochistan. Finance Minister has urged provincial governments and transporters to pass on benefits of reduction in petroleum prices to the public. Information Minister says plot of attacking national installations and burning monuments of Shoda and Ghazis was hatched by PTI leadership. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.